Hey, what's up, YouTube? Uh, Uncle Stan here again. Here to talk to you guys about sciatica and back pain. And I guess let's touch on a subject that I talked about yesterday at the very end, but I didn't go into. It was pain-free movement and pain triggers. Well, what are pain triggers? What's pain-free movement? Pain-free movement is exactly what it sounds like. It's moving without having pain. Um, if you stumbled on this video, it's probably because you're suffering from a herniation or sciatica or something like that, or you've got back pain. And one of the first things that you learn is avoid pain. Do whatever you can to avoid pain. Now, the thing that sucks about the back pain is everything is painful. Damn near everything is painful, and it drives you crazy. I know. So what can we do to reduce the pain or make it less pain and more about discomfort? Because discomfort's better than pain. I would much rather have the discomfort than the pain, but I would much rather be completely pain-free. How do we get to pain-free movement? It's by avoiding our pain triggers. Avoiding your pain triggers and finding solutions. If something triggers my pain, like when I twist my body, the biggest thing for me right now is twisting. Right now I'm controlling it and I'm activating my muscle so it doesn't hurt so much, but I know if I didn't and I just, hey, twist it without thinking about it, I would be in pain. So pain triggers are a big thing, and what can we do to stop the pain triggers from occurring? Getting up in the morning, that's one of the biggest pain triggers for me right now, because in the morning I feel the tightest. I feel like and twisting because I lay on my back, so that first initial twist in the morning, if I twist to the wrong side, my right side's the one that's affected. I learned yesterday from my curl ups that when I lay on my back, if I turn onto my back from my right side, the affected side, it doesn't hurt. Well, I applied that now. I took that solution and I applied it to when I'm laying down in bed. So let's go over to our bed. Not really our bed, but just an example. So when I get up in the morning, I would turn like that way to get up. So this shoulder would be twisting. This is my affected side. I would turn this way, swing my legs down, and then get up. It hurt every morning. This morning, I switched to the other side of the bed, and I got up, and it was easy. So from here, one of the ways that you learn to get up, take it slow. There we go. So the first thing you gotta do is make sure you take it slow. Don't do it too fast, okay? But you wanna first turn your body. So I turn my hips and my shoulders. Now I'm sideways. My legs are gonna be on the floor, so I wanna take my legs and kind of hang them over the bed. And as I lift my arms up and my torso comes up, look how my legs swing down, all in unison. Now I'm in a seated position. For me, this is comfortable. For you, this may not be comfortable. So you want to get up. Well, how do we get up without causing pain? Because this movement here can cause a lot of pain. Well, one thing we can focus on is let's use the tops of our legs to brace ourselves or to help us lift up. So you're using your upper body, your shoulders, your arms to lift yourself up by pushing off your knees from here or pushing off your bed. Either way, this could work too. But when I push up, see my upper body's up, but my torso's not. Now, one thing you got to think about is your hips. You got to drive your hips forward to get yourself up. There. So now I'm standing straight up and down. My hips are up, and now I can move. So that was my pain-free hip movement for me in order to get up out of bed. Let's see, what other pain triggers? Wow. Walking. A lot of people have pain triggers when they're walking, and walking is one of those things that we have to do. It is like a requirement. You got to be able to walk. You got to take your time, and you got to walk every day. They say walk at least 30 minutes every day, cumulative time. It was very difficult for me to do that, especially me walking for 3 minutes and then losing my mind because the pain was too much. So I would do very, very short walks every hour until I got up to 30 minutes. And eventually I got past 30 minutes. And then eventually I got to outside. And then eventually I got to 5 trees, then I got to passing 10 trees, then I got to walking 3 miles every single day. So your walk can come back. Don't get frustrated. It takes time. But when it comes to walking, it's very important that you don't limp, all right? You want to keep your back straight, you want to keep your stride open, and you want to move your arms along with your body. So we're going to demonstrate that. I just wanted to explain it to the camera so you can see. I'm going to step over here to the side and we'll go ahead and do a couple strides. Other way. All right, so shoulders back, chest up, back is straight, and then you want to take your step. When you take your step, you want to swing your arm as well. So, all right, opposite arm, opposite leg. It's like relearning walking. A lot of people have a tendency when you first hurt your back is to walk like this. You are causing more pain doing that without realizing it than opening up your stride, usually. So yeah, those are pain triggers, pain-free movements. So all your movements, all my movements at least, are thought out. Like I actually have to think them out before I actually do them, because I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to be hurt anymore. It drove me crazy. Don't want to be laid out, and I know that certain movements, bending over, for example, is not something I can do. And I know I can't do it. I know that bending at my hips, I can go further than I used to be able to go, but I used to not be able to go past this. That does not mean I can reach down and grab stuff. So now, to pet the dogs, to pick stuff up off the ground, look, I squat, my back is still straight, I can pick up the object. The other way is the golfer's lean. Golfer's lean is my right leg's the one that's affected, but you see I brace myself on something and I lift my leg up as I bend over to pick something up. That's a golfer's lean. But notice how I'm using other parts, other things around me to brace myself so that I don't cause a pain trigger to occur. Very, very important. You want to avoid pain as much as possible because we want to allow the body to heal. Your body will heal, it just doesn't want pain. So avoid it as much as possible. Whatever you can do to solve your issue when it comes to lifting something, picking something up off the ground, picking something up nearby. A lot of things they stress is get close to the object, but you need to be in tune with your body. You need to know, ow, that hurt. Don't do it again like that. Find another way to do it. So you got to figure out this puzzle. It's just figuring out the solution to it. What can I do? Well, when I get closer to the object and I grab it like this, does it hurt anymore? No. Oh, that's the answer then. That's the way I have to lift things. Do that enough and you'll start to realize, because there'll come a point where you've got to pick that object up again. And maybe subconsciously you knew the last time you did it a certain way it hurt. But you may grab it that way. And then you'll notice after the 10th time grabbing it like that, you're like, wow, it doesn't hurt anymore. It's gone. The pain is gone. So your pain will subside. It's just, your pain should subside. It's just, it's going to take time. You have to allow your body to heal to allow you to make that movement again. Because right now, that movement is considered like an illegal movement for you. So yeah, take that concept, use it or apply it to your own issues, because you may not have the same issues that I do when it comes to reaching, showering, getting up out of the bed. When I first started, it was I could barely walk 33, 66 steps. It was very difficult. I got up to 3 laps around the house, it's 99 steps, and then I would have to go lay back down. We're going to get to the workout portion and things like that a little bit later, and also finding your safe position. For me, my safe position was always on my stomach. The book, in Back Mechanic, he actually shows you a position to get into. And it's funny because at first he says, when you get into it, you may feel pain, but give it 10 seconds. Just relax, breathe, give it 10 seconds. Before, I would be like, no, I'm not going on my stomach, because I remembered in my head the last time I went on my stomach, holy shit, it hurt. It hurt really bad. So I was like, you know what, let me give it a shot. turned on my stomach after reading the book and did the little, you know, holding my hands under my chin to keep my head up while I was laying on my stomach. And you know what? I started to feel it subside. The pain started to, the radiating pain that was in my butt, and my hamstring, and my back was slowly starting to dissipate. It would slowly go away, and I was breathing normally again. And it was like, holy crap, this is a relaxing position for me. And it became my safe position. So that safe position is one that I always had to remember, because when I would go do something like take a shower, taking a shower was a pain in the ass. I would go to the shower, I'd rush to get the shower done as quickly as possible, try not to reach for anything. I had a brush so that I could scrub without having to reach. And then when I got out of the shower, stepping over the tub, I mean, every little thing, it was like, ow, ow, this hurts. Drying myself off, doing this right here, drying my back off, that hurt. Because of the reach, you're reaching. So I figured it, my solution, pat. So I started patting myself down with a towel. Then once I would dry off, I would rush over to the bed, boom, lay down face down on the bed, because the pain would be so excruciating. But I had to shower, you know, and it's like, damn, I still didn't brush my teeth. Now when I get up to go walk again, I gotta go brush my teeth. So find your excuses for getting up too. That way it gets you up, it gets you moving so that you can do your walks. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, or anything like that, if you feel like you need any kind of motivation, please do not hesitate. Comment, reach out. Just, you know, you can get through this. You're gonna get through this. It's gonna take time. It's not an easy road, but it can be easy if you are consistent. So consistency is key, everybody. I wish you the best of luck. Have a wonderful day.